playing Golden State. I go up for a lob, and when I landed flat-footed.
Like Michael came out limping a little bit. A little ginger on that ankle. He had hurt it a little earlier.
When they did the CAT scan, it was a clear break, and I was done.
Last year's Rookie of the Year, Michael Jordan, out with a broken left foot.
I was devastated because I never got hurt. I'm in the cast. I couldn't do anything. I was anxious. I'm pretty sure I was irritable to a lot of people.
Had never missed a game through high school, college, and the NBA so far.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's TFD, and I got another banger for you today. This time, we're talking Caitlin Clark, and Michael Jordan's legendary trainer has entered the chat. Yeah, that guy. And what he had to say about Caitlin's injury, it might just open a few eyes. So for this one, we're heading straight to Indy. Let's lock in. Let's go. Alright, first things first, word coming out is that Caitlin Clark is expected to miss yet another game. Fans are concerned, and the rumors are flying fast. Some say she's gone for second or even third medical opinions. Others believe this injury might be more serious than the team is letting on. But here's the thing, nobody really knows yet. So for now, it is what it is. Now me, I've been one of the few voices really talking about this next part. Caitlin Clark put on muscle fast. And that's not always a good thing when your frame's not ready for that level of physicality. The crazy part, Michael Jordan's own trainer spoke up about this exact issue. He broke down how he helped MJ recover and come back stronger after injury, and reminded people how brutal the NBA was back then. Honestly, the WNBA today is just as rough, maybe rougher, especially with the refs we got right now. And let's be real, these might be the worst officials in basketball history, no cap. So yeah, the comparison between MJ's journey and Caitlin's situation, it's wild, but it makes sense. Now, with all that out the way, I gotta bring up my guy Mike over on Twitter. Shout out to him. He dropped a thread that really broke things down in a smart way. He basically shared his take on this whole Caitlin Clark situation, and honestly, he made some solid points. He said, and I quote, "This is what I'm talking about when I say Caitlin Clark putting on that much muscle so fast could be messing with her mechanics, and that might be what's causing all these soft tissue injuries." Now look, I can't lie. I'm with him 100%. He's spot on. I've been saying the exact same thing for a while now. It's not just about adding strength, it's about how your body adjusts to that strength. It's like when bodybuilders start moving a little different, not in a bad way, but just noticeably different. And I know that's kind of an extreme comparison, but I say that to make a point. When you change your body too fast, your movement can suffer. That's facts. Then let's read this right here. So he went on ahead and asked Overview. He say Overview stated, yes, adding too much muscle can potentially hurt walking mechanics, particularly if it leads to muscle imbalance or restricts joint movement. And look, y'all, I'm here to tell you, this is exactly what's going on with Caitlin Clark right now. I truly believe there's an imbalance in her stride, in the way she walks and moves. And that imbalance, it's putting stress on the opposite side of her leg, which may be leading to some of these nagging injuries we're seeing. And let's be honest, the WNBA isn't doing her any favors either. This league is physical. Real physical. Night after night, she's getting bumped, hacked, shoved, and it's all adding up. But here's where it gets interesting. Let's take a look at what Michael Jordan's trainer had to say. Because he dealt with something very similar with MJ early in his career. And what he did to help him recover and build that legendary body might be the blueprint Caitlin needs right now.
He was very susceptible to was groin pulls and ankle injuries. So I said, let's address those things first. The more healthy you are, the better you'll be able to play. And I said, let's worry about being quicker, stronger, faster later. And most people put the concept of we need to make you quicker, stronger, faster first. The quicker, stronger, faster you make an individual, the more susceptible they are to injuries. Because they don't know how to handle that extra speed. They don't know how to handle that extra quickness. They don't know how to handle that extra power. When you do those things, you got to learn how to stop too. So everyone teaches you how to go, go, go. No one teaches you how to stop. So my big philosophy was him, all right, let's deal with the injuries that you have. Let's take care of those things first. And by doing that, the more healthier you get, it's automatically going to improve your game. One thing that he was very...
So tell me, what does that sound like to you? 'Cause to me, it sounds exactly like the kind of injuries Caitlin Clark is dealing with right now. We're talking groin strains, soft tissue pulls. Yeah, minus the ankle stuff, but those groin issues? Boom. Nailed it. That's exactly what's happening. See, here's the thing. Caitlin made herself more vulnerable to these types of injuries by putting on all that muscle so quickly. And let's be real, we all saw the posts, we all saw the headlines. Even I talked about it. Everyone was hyped. Caitlin's bulked up. She's jacked now. She's ready for the league. We all remember when those photos dropped. Caitlin Clark mid-shout, veins popping, arms shredded, and everyone thought it was game over for the league. Like she was about to dominate and breeze through without taking a hit. But I'm here to tell you, that was never the reality. What we're seeing now, this right here, that's the downside. That's the cost. The muscle that was supposed to help her survive the league might actually be the thing holding her back. And right now, that might just be Caitlin Clark's Achilles heel. Now look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I think Caitlin Clark needs to get in touch with Tim Grover ASAP. I'm talking about that immunity healing, that next-level recovery stuff. The man helped MJ, Kobe, D. Wade, and if anybody can help Caitlin bounce back the right way, it's him. Now granted, yes, she still has to go through her team doctors, get all the scans, follow protocol, all that. I get it, but at the same time, I really believe Caitlin might need something more advanced, like a stem cell injection or regenerative treatment, something to speed up the healing and actually fix what's going on underneath. Because right now, it's not looking good, and if something doesn't change soon, this could linger way longer than it should. So Scott Agnes just dropped an update yesterday, and he made it pretty clear. It's already been ruled out. Caitlin Clark will not play today. No shock there, but it's official now. He said, Caitlin Clark, right groin, ruled out for Thursday versus the Aces. The Fever didn't even hold a full practice. Instead, it was just film session and treatment, which tells me something might be going on with more than just Caitlin. I wouldn't be surprised at all if other players are dealing with stuff too, because this whole thing is starting to look ugly. And listen, fans are weighing in now. One person said she should just rest for several weeks to let that groin fully heal. And Scott responded saying she should absolutely follow the doctors and training staff. Rest is important. Now look, Scott's not a doctor, obviously, but he's plugged into the team. Still, what I'm hearing is that Caitlin might be exploring outside treatment, trying to find her own path to recovery. Could be other doctors. Could be different options. And honestly, I don't blame her. I don't know if there's tension or communication issues between her and the team. I'm not behind those doors. But what I do know is that this situation is far from over, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out. At the end of the day, Caitlin Clark's health is the priority, not just for the Fever, but for the entire league. Whether she follows team doctors or seeks her own path, what matters most is that she heals fully and doesn't rush back too soon. Because groin injuries, they can linger if not handled right. So now we wait. Will the Fever take a cautious long-term approach? Will Caitlin take matters into her own hands? One thing's for sure, everyone is watching closely. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should she sit out longer or try alternative treatment? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any updates. We'll be right here breaking it all down.